Hi there, I hope everything is great, really well with you. Many years ago, I was watching a cartoon and we didn't have the word anime at that time. And the topic was very adult like. It was revolving around, well, a revengeful ghost. And she, the ghost, believed her son was murdered by a man, and so she was killing his descendants until someone was able to prove to her her child didn't die. And the proof was another child, her own son's descendant. Well, not sure why that episode was glued to my mind, but slowly I realized that even though past is essentially part of our present, it does not exist anymore, and only the outcome is still visible. By working on our past, we can extract a real value for our present life, because past is like a hidden treasure. For instance, there is a therapy, some call a movement of inner child, and I like it. And basically, it's going back, in your mind, and be our own parent or mentor and take a good care of ourselves, the child. This comes from the fact that many children among us, grown ups, have not received the proper care and motivation, which impact their present life. And by going back, it's possible to recognize their own greatness, their value, and this can affect how we deal with other people or take crucial decisions. Here are a few tips on how to turn our past into a treasure and then build a palace in our minds. Part of the past that remains in our present moment, unfortunately, is made of bad situations, and it's common that we churn on them. We think and think and rethink, or maybe we modify them in our minds and experience different scenarios. One valuable thing we can do with those bad memories is to reflect and extract a powerful lesson from them. By doing that, it's quite possible we forgot those and we are able to move on. Or maybe, even though we have turned the bad memories into lessons, they still come to our mind in the form of storms, like tsunamis. There are some tools that may help, like meditation and inner dialogue. And in terms of inner dialogue, that helps us to clarify the reasons that situation took place. And besides, how courageous, how strong, how loving we are right now. Those situations, they cannot affect us in the same way. And we can always choose to help those people who are affected negatively in the same way we were once. By serving that way, the pure energy of gratitude from others will turn past into diamonds. That is, we'll be able to turn a bad scene in our lives into hopes for many others. An interesting part of the past is the positive, which is there. Caring mother, a friend who knew how to listen, or a very good teacher who became an example. So let's treasure those moments by writing about them or recording them. And the last thing is, we may do with those good memories, we may work on them a little more. For instance, if our mother used to take good care of us, well, let's do the same with others. We can refine the art of listening. We may turn into wonderful examples for others. So hope this will help you to make past into a treasure. Take care. Be careful.